This was not a crypto meeting. This was a power meeting. A meeting about who controls money next. Behind closed doors in Washington, banks and crypto sat at the same table. Not to fight, to integrate. Something critical happened. Bitcoin was not attacked. Bitcoin was not questioned. Bitcoin was not discussed. Silence matters. Silence is positioning. That silence changed everything. Headlines got it wrong. This was not negotiation. This was integration. Banks did not come to ban crypto. They came because the old system cannot scale. Debt scales, liquidity pressure scales. Control does not. Crypto already scales. Here is the real shift. The White House is no longer asking, should crypto exist? That question is dead. The new question is different. How do we absorb crypto without losing financial stability? That is not fear. That is acceptance. Crypto is no longer an outsider. Crypto is infrastructure now. Let's talk about Bitcoin. Banks talked about stablecoins, custody, yield, compliance. They did not talk about banning Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is no longer the threat. Bitcoin is the baseline. Neutral, global, outside politics. Exactly what a broken system needs. Now the law. No hype, just structure. First, clear separation between crypto assets and securities. Regulatory ambiguity removed. Second, stablecoins get a legal framework. Banks are allowed in. That is not bearish. That is scale. Third, custody clarity. Institutions can hold crypto without legal landmines. Fourth, yield. Banks fear crypto yield, not because it is risky, because it is more efficient than theirs. Banks came with demands. Caps on yield, tighter control, slower adoption. Why? Because when capital earns yield, outside banks lose leverage. This was not banks versus crypto. This was banks asking, how do we stay relevant? The answer was simple: adapt or fade. Markets did not pump, because this was not hype. This was a structural event. Structural events do not move price. They move probabilities. And probabilities just shifted. Bitcoin does not need approval. It is being positioned quietly as the neutral layer of the future system. For the United States and Canada, the message is clear. Crypto is not leaving. Crypto is being regulated so it can scale. Pension funds, insurance capital, institutional money. They do not move on memes. They move on clarity. And clarity just arrived. This meeting did not kill crypto. It legitimized it. Bitcoin did not win by fighting. Bitcoin won by outlasting. Markets do not move on emotion. They move on structure. And the structure just changed. You either understand this now or later at a higher price. This is Daniel Price. Trade decisions, not hope.